Morning and welcome back to North Dakota today. Well, joining me on the couch this morning, Pediatric Partners to talk all about the importance of early intervention and their expansion into the Grand Forks area. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Okay, I'd like to introduce Bethany, Stacy, and Annalise here to talk all about it. And before we dive into the hard-hitting questions, let's talk about Pediatric Partners as a whole. What do you guys do?
Pediatric Partners has a wide variety of services. We like to, everything that the family might need, we like to have available for them. So we have OT, PT, speech, mental health, and early intervention.
And ABA.
And ABA services. So we have all of that. We have 5 different clinics. We have a Bismarck clinic, 2 in Fargo, a Grand Forks, and a Thief River Falls clinic.
Okay, fantastic. And we'll get to the expansion in just a little bit. But first, I want to touch on early intervention. What exactly is that?
So early intervention is a free program to families and children 0 to 3 who have or are at risk for developmental delay.
Okay.
Early intervention is primarily done in the home to work with kids in the family using stuff they already have available to them, like laundry baskets, step stools, things you wouldn't really think of that you can use in the home. Early intervention is a great way to give the child extra help to meet those developmental milestones or to work through difficult routines during their day, like getting out of the house in the morning, meal times, bath times, stuff like that.
And in a budget-friendly way, it sounds like. Don't have to go and get all this expensive equipment.
Yeah, and free. That's another huge thing.
We love that.
No cost to families, which is exciting.
Okay, so tell me about the difference between early intervention and outpatient.
Early intervention is provided in the home, and it is family driven. It is with the family and the early intervention provider sitting together, engaging, talking about what's going on good, what's going on rough right now, and giving goals, where outpatient is clinic driven.
Okay.
And those goals are written more by a professional.
Okay.
Where early intervention goals are written for the family and more holistic.
Yeah. So when talking about early intervention, is it usually a provider in the home as well, or just teaching the family the tools to use?
We are more family coaching, so we are providing in-home support in their natural environment. It could be at home, it could be out in the community because they're struggling with grocery shopping, or it could be struggling transitioning from the car into daycare. So we're providing those resources in the actual moment.
Yeah.
And you can get outpatient and early intervention at the same time. We work very well together. Outpatient is medically based. It's, you know, it's meeting those milestones. It goes through insurance. There's everything, you know, there's certain parameters that they have to meet. Early intervention, it doesn't go through insurance, and it's more parent friendly and you know, working with the family as a whole with a team. There's a team of us that work together. So there's a difference, and they're both beneficial. Both work very well together, and it just gives the family extra support in meeting all of those goals.
And if your child is receiving outpatient somewhere else, we are able to connect with them through leases and still cooperate together and figure out and share ideas together.
Amazing. Okay, so you have 5 clinics that you were talking about, but we have expansion coming to the Grand Forks area. Do you want to dive into that a bit?
Yes, so early intervention has been in the Fargo area for almost 14 years, and we recently decided to expand into the Grand Forks area. And so for early intervention, it goes by regions. So Region 5 is the Fargo one, and we have Steele, Trail, Ransom, Richland, Sargent, and Cass County.
Okay.
We are now expanding up to Grand Forks, and it's Grand Forks County, Pembina, Nelson, and Walsh. So we'll have services in those area, and it's the same services, free to the family. Anyone can make a referral. We should kind of talk about the referral process. Anybody can make a referral to early intervention. It goes through the Human Service Center of that region, but then anybody can do it. We have doctors do it. We have WIC offices. We have parents call themselves. So if they see anything that they're not quite sure if that is normal or not, or they just have questions, they can call and we can do an evaluation. And if they qualify, great, then we give services. If they don't, then they know that the child's on track. We still give them suggestions on the next steps, you know, what they can do to keep that progress moving and keep those milestones coming. So we are very excited to be in Grand Forks now, and it's pretty new, but we have our name out there, and we're doing some advertising to let families know that we're there, and we just want to support families.
Well, congratulations, guys, for expanding up there. Do you want to give a little quick shout out of your website so people can find that more information?
We are pediatricpartners.com. All the links are in there. Any kind of questions, there's a ask a question. All that kind of stuff is on the website.
You can also find us on Facebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
We love Facebook. Well, thank you, ladies, so
Thank
much
you
for
so
coming
much.
on the couch.
Thanks for having us.
Of
you.
course. Now, don't go anywhere if you are tuning in at home. Of course, we'll be right back with your daily dose of motivation right after the break.